Hey, what's going on, guys? Kevin Walsh from Ninja Holistic Health and Fitness. I hope you're safe and well. I want to talk to you a little bit about the immune system today and the importance of the immune system. It's obviously a very hot topic right now because of the coronavirus, but it's extremely important that you have a proper education on it. And I can see from watching media outlets and health resources online that this is a topic that is very, very poorly understood. And if you don't have a good understanding of it, you won't be safe in this kind of a volatile time we're in right now. So I want you to pay attention. This is some very basic stuff, but it's the fundamentals that you need to understand. First and foremost, what is the immune system and why do we have one? The immune system is your body's natural defense against seen and unseen negative forces that are exposed to our body. That's what the immune system does. It defends us against those things. So it's like your goalie in the net to protect from pucks or balls going into the net. So if you have a very strong goalie, the pucks are not going to get slapped into the net, right? If you have a weak goalie and they're not good at what they do, the pucks are just going to fly into the net all day long. And that's the difference between a strong and weak immune system. Now, our immune systems are strong to begin with. And this is a really important point. They become weak from the things we do with our lifestyle. So if you're eating a lot of processed foods, if you're not getting enough sleep or sleeping poorly, if you're stressed out and you're in a constant fear or fight or flight response, and you're not exercising adequately, these are all things that compromise the immune system and they break it down. Those lifestyle factors take what was already a strong thing to begin with from birth, really, and they degrade it more and more with time. So the question is not so much how do we build our immune system? It's how do we stop destroying our own immune system? And the first and most important thing is processed foods. Processed foods, no matter where they're coming from, are all going to destroy the integrity of your gut and your immune system in the process. So this is anything that's man-made. The key is just to eat whole foods, real foods like you see right here, right? Vegetables, quinoa, real actual foods. That is just giving you your natural nutrition, which boosts immunity. It brings you back to that baseline. So if you're eating processed foods, which almost everybody of course does, my advice is all at once, just stop eating it altogether because we're in such volatile times. If you're consuming things in a box, you're going downhill. So be very, very careful of that. You know, what you can do to combat this, because a lot of people are obviously new to cooking due to the fact that they usually eat out. I'm gonna give you a recipe right now that's gonna be really great for strengthening your immune system in the midst of all this. It's super easy to make, it tastes delicious. You can bang this out in 20 minutes and you could use it both as an individual or if you have a family, so both are conducive. Now what you do is take some quinoa, right? Some regular quinoa, some organic quinoa right here. You're gonna take a quarter cup of this, that's one serving. So if you have a family and you have say 3 or 4 people, you would do 3/4 of a cup or a cup, right? Per person, a quarter. And you're gonna dump that into, obviously, a measuring cup. And then you put that in a pot. Once you do that, then what you're gonna do is take these vegetables. You could use any vegetables you want. I've got some kale, bell peppers, a little bit of sweet potato, carrot, and even some turmeric. And these are all extremely powerful because, first of all, you have a lot of vitamin C from the bell peppers, actually more than you get in a lot of citrus fruits. Root vegetables are extremely important for our immune system because they get the most microorganisms, positive and negative, due to the fact that they're in the ground, right, when they're being grown. And then when you have kale, which is a very, very high Andy score food, all this together, oh, and turmeric, don't forget turmeric. All this together is extremely great for lowering inflammation and strengthening the body from within. And all you do is just chop these things up into small pieces. You're gonna throw that into the pot with the quinoa, and then finally take some water, right? And you're gonna fill that to twice the level of the quinoa. So if you're doing a half a cup of quinoa, it would be 1 cup, full cup of water. If you do a cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water, very simple. And then you dump that into here. And then the last couple things, a lot of people need some flavor, you know, some fat of some kind. So I recommend extra virgin coconut oil. This is Dr. Bronner's. This is the best coconut oil that you can get. And avoid using things that are, I use the coconut oil because it's so beneficial to the body for a number of different reasons, but avoid cheap oils or cheap fats or butter that's coming from factory farms. Those kinds of things will definitely destroy your immune system. Stay away from them as much as possible. And if you're going to salt your foods, this right here is Celtic sea salt. You could use this or Himalayan salt, and this has got a lot of trace minerals in it, which is very important for the body, immune system, to function as a whole, as opposed to using your normal kind of like Morton's salt or something that's iodized. Anything like that is going to be chemically laden. So that right there is in a nutshell what you want to do to put that in. And one last thing that I don't have here that would be also very beneficial is bone broth. So you take just maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon of bone broth and put that in with every 1 serving of quinoa. So if you have 4 servings of quinoa, I would put 4 tablespoons of bone broth in there, and that is probably the king or queen of immune system boosting foods out of everything. And what you do is you're just gonna take that pot, you throw it on your stove, put it on high until it boils, and then as soon as it boils, you put your lid on top, you're gonna put it down to low simmer, and then let that cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then you just simply take it off, and that's it, and your dinner is cooked. And this is what it looks like, by the way, when it's all finished up. So you can see all those different colors, the green, the red, the orange, the yellow. The more colors that you have in your food, the better. And this, eating the rainbow is what's gonna give you a ton of energy and keep you healthy and strong in the midst of all this. This is a super easy recipe. So if you're not so much a chef yourself and you're new to all this, you can absolutely do this with total ease. And I know there are a lot of people that used to eat out before all this coronavirus stuff started happening, so now you're kind of forced to do these things. This is a great protocol that you can use. So I hope that's helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, kwninjatrainer@gmail.com. I have a ton of health and fitness information that I have in my brain that I want to give out for free, and I know how hard this time is for a lot of people, especially being confined the way we are. We don't have the kind of normal resources out there that we would normally have access to. But I can tell you, I'm as strong and healthy now as I've ever been, and I know how to navigate this space as well as anybody. And I want to be as positive a resource and strong a resource for you as I possibly can with free information through videos like this. So if there's anything you need help with, any ideas for videos you'd like to see, from diet to exercise, lifestyle, tips that you can use, shoot them on over to me, kwninjatrainer@gmail.com, and I'm happy to help out as best I can. So whatever I can do to help, I'm here for you. Thank you very much for watching. Stay healthy, stay fit. Throw your little quinoa bowl together here, and stay strong.